Hey, Chris, how you doing? Albright, Angelo, Apple, Arnell, Fee, Jean-Marie, Pat, Laurie, Min, Noemi, Novi, Rayanne, Salvmin, Mainet,
Good afternoon.
Baganan Hapon, Kumusta
Magandang
Angel,
hapon po.
Baganan Hapon, Kumusta,
I'm good.
Mabuti,
I'm okay.
Okay.
Mabuti, Mabuti. We'll just give everyone a moment to jump on. We'll start in just a moment. Looking forward to this training, be good. We don't have music today. We normally have music, but I want to dive straight in, get going into this training. Dive into this training quickly. Do we have some clients and business owners in here? Hey, Kimmy, how you doing? Linry. Yeah, Maganan Hapon. Marie, Marinel. Peanut. Hey, Peanut, how you doing? Myla. Regina. Awesome. Just give everyone a little bit longer before we begin. Angela, how you doing? Ari,
Hey, boss.
Kamusta? I'm fine. I know millennials and Gen Z, they like to say I'm fine. Elmido, Chris, Christine, Kat, how you doing? Yes, I topped you up. Did you notice that? You're like, how's my drink full? Is that what you do? Is that what? Yeah. It's like, whoa, it's full. Sneaky, sneaky. Apple. Alrighty, I think we're gonna get started. Cool. Baby, how you doing? Now, Beth, Cherry, Kim, how you doing? Regina. Alrighty. We don't have any clients here. Amir, how you doing? We don't have any clients. No, there's not a single client here. There's no business owners. And Dianard, how you doing? Kendall, how you going? Well, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to give it one more minute. Who remembers doing this training earlier this year? We did this training earlier this year on how to get clients every day from videos. So for those of you that are, you're all VAs, so it's all the VAs here. There's no business owners or clients here. Who is this that's jumped on? Marion, how you doing? Mary, how you doing? Sheila, how you doing? There's Jody. Hey Jody, how you doing? Kathleen, how are you? Good to see you. All right, we'll just give it one more moment and we'll get started in a second. The purpose of this training was to really work with and share with our clients the strategy on how to gain clients every day from videos. We have done this training before, but I've refined it and improved on the training we did, I think, back in March or April, Noemi. And it's very simple. It's how do we get clients every day from video content? How do we do short form videos? How do we do Facebook Lives and get clients every single day? So the purpose of this training was really for the business owners and the clients. And I think we have Jody McDonald here. Jody, how you doing? Jody is literally the only client that's here. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Like, there's no point doing this training again if there's only Aldrin's here. That's good. Hey, Aldrin, how you doing? I think we'll just dive in and do it. Give it 60 more seconds. Hey, Aldrin, how you doing?
I'm great, thanks, Jason. How are you feeling?
Terrible, but anyway, I'm here.
Oh, oh, that's no good.
No, I'm not. I'm not good at all. But that's all right. I'm here, so I'm here. That's all good.
Well, thank you for showing up.
Yeah. Hey, Julian. Hey, brother. How you doing? Hannah. All right, let's dive in. We've got
Hey,
50
Jason.
people. Hey, brother. Good to see you. Lee Aubrey in the house. Welcome, brother. All right, let's fucking do this. I'm drinking a margarita. Let's had some painkillers. I just wanted to show up for you guys today because I've rescheduled some podcasts and so forth. Let's just dive in. Okay, so guys, welcome. How to get clients every single day from video marketing. I think you all know by now that we sign clients every single day from social media organically. There's not many people in the world that do what we do without ads. To be able to sign up 1, 2, 3 clients every day. And in this short, sweet presentation over the next 47 minutes, I'm going to share with you exactly how in under 30 minutes a day, Aldwin, in under 30 minutes a day, Jody, that you can sign a client or two every day using video marketing. The problem is that a lot of people are not consistent with their content. They're not creating urgency with the content. They're not consistent with creating calls to action with the content. And the most important one is they don't know how to create content for the purpose of actually getting clients. For you business owners, how many more clients can you handle? How many clients per week can you handle? Yeah. So we're going to talk about the 3 key components to video marketing, which is the content. How do we work out the content? How do we determine the content that we're going to create in the short form video in the form of a reel, if it's Meta, Facebook, or a short form video, shorts, which is what YouTube and TikTok use, the term they use. And in long form video, which is what we're going to talk about, is Facebook Lives. What is how do we determine the content to get clients from it? Number one. Number two, how do we structure it in a certain way that people watch it, they engage, and again, it turns into a lead, an appointment, and a client. And then number three, how do we deliver it in that way to get the clients as well? So again, and a lot of you are doing a lot of content. Aldrin, you're doing a lot of content. Jody, doing a lot of content. For you guys that are business owners or your clients or have been clients, I'm going to invite you to watch this, grab pen and paper, and take notes and look at this from the perspective of what are you not doing? Because you guys know how I work when I deliver information like this. I'm going to give you a recipe. And the truth is that no one is following the recipe 100%. I'm going to invite you guys that are clients or have been clients and your VAs as well to take notes and write down the things you're not doing. If you're a video editor, this is great for you to learn. You can teach your clients on how to take your videos that you're editing and actually get clients from them. If you're a virtual assistant angel with us, you're an appointment setter, great. You can teach your client how to create reels, short form and long form videos and Facebook Lives to help you get more leads and appointments and clients for them. Yeah, awesome. We got 60 people on the call. That's good. If you're watching live, thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching replay, I'll put the replay into the Surge Academy. I'll actually put this onto the YouTube as well. This is okay. My partner's cat's here. She's, I don't know. She's okay. That's all right. Yeah. But guys, how would you like to be able to get clients every day from video content? That's what we're going to do. That's okay, babe. Just do it, yeah, it's fresh out thinking. So let's dive in. First of all, if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're watching this in our Surge Academy, there'll be some, you'll get access to the replay of this, you get access to the slides, and there'll be some free resources. So I'm going to use some free resources to make your life easier. If you're in our business coaching program like Jody is and Lee is, guys, I'm doing this week for you because next week we have the social media challenge, which we'll talk about shortly. So let's dive straight in. Who gets stuck with ideas to create content? Jody, Aldwin, Lee, Julian, you guys that are business owners, who sometimes get stuck on what to talk about when you do a live or a reel. You guys get stuck on ideas? Jody says same. Yeah. By the way, if you have any questions, post them in the chat box. Happy to answer them. Ladies, contrary to popular belief, some men can multitask. Aldwin says yes. Okay, I can interact and post in the chat in there as well. Yeah, so creating content doesn't take a lot of time. What takes time is you sit down and you're going to go to a Facebook Live or do a piece of content and sit to go, what am I going to talk about? And then how often do you see this, Aldrin? When people go live and go, hey, I want to go live on my wall and share with you what's on my heart and what I'm thinking about. Who gives a shit? And I mean that with love and respect. What we're talking about here is creating content that actually gets clients. Now, a lot of people are focused on creating video content to get virality, to get views, to get engagement. But what's the point if you're not getting clients and not having an impact? You might do a cool video and inspire some people, but you can't transform someone's life unless they become a client. So again, this is how we actually get clients from each piece of content. If you do this right, you should get at least one client from every video you ever do ever again. Jody, how would you like it if every video you ever did again, you got at least one client? That's really what you should and could expect from what I'm about to share with you. And I go much deeper in this training than I do in my social media masterclasses or any other training. And there's no other training in the world that I personally do where I go more in depth on how I do video marketing organically, because it's different for ads. There's people out there making a lot more money than me, a lot more successful than me on the surface or whatever, doing ads. We're talking about organic video marketing. No one in the world does what I do. Most of you know that, right? Chat box here. Mark, hey, Mark, brother, good to see you here. Or although I did a good video on fire ants yesterday, yeah, like there's some good metaphors with fire ants. I've used them several times in my storytelling. We're not going to touch on storytelling today. Probably should have added that, but storytelling is an important part of it as well. So we have content, we have structure, we have delivery. So let's say that you wake up, I don't know, what is today? Today's Wednesday. You wake up, tomorrow it's Thursday, and you want to do, okay, I wake up, it's Thursday morning, I want to do a video that's actually going to get me a client. How do we work that out? Well, first of all, you've got to be clear on who your audience is, and you have to have a clear message. So we're not here to talk about your audience and avatar. Okay, VAs, your client should have given you the avatar. Business owners, Jody, Aldrin, you guys, Lee, we've created your avatar. You should already have that. I'm not talking about that. But you should already have that, right? So you need to know who your audience is. The key to content is aligning your audience, your messaging, and your offer. Okay, the offer is not your core offer that you're selling. It's actually the call to action, which we're going to come back to. So the first thing is, I wake up, I'm going to do a piece of content. I don't have a plan yet. The first thing is I need to establish what are my 3 core message pillars. Jody, Aldrin, Lee, you guys have done the business coaching program, you know, in the avatar worksheet that we provide, that we do that. 3 core message pillars are the 3 areas, facets, pillars that you are an expert at. So if I'm a personal trainer, it's fitness, nutrition, and mindset. If I'm a business coach, it's sales, marketing, and SOPs. If it's life coaching, it's mindset, health, and relationships, as an example. But now I can work out subcategories, okay? And we can map out our content. One of the most important things to getting clients from video marketing is to not do it frivolously, to not do it randomly. It's not just to wake up and go, okay, what do I want to talk about? It's to do it with intentionality. Jody, Lee, you guys know last week, we created your social media content creation planner, which is the micro part of the marketing planner that we use to promote your events, which is the macro part of the marketing campaigns. Okay. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're a VA with us, not a problem. You can find the social media content creation planner in the portal, the VA portal and the business coaching portal. Okay. So you want to be able to map out your content. You want to work out 3 core message pillars. Put all that aside. Mark, you might be sitting there going, bro, I haven't done any of your programs. I'm not hiring a VA. I have no idea what you're talking about. You wake up. This is what I do. I'm about to do a video of any kind. The first question I ask before I do any video of any kind, this is pertinent for everyone. What problem am I going to help my avatar audience solve? Or what am I going to help them get? Okay. Is it trauma? Is it fatigue? Is it pain? Is it healing? Is it orgasms? Is it multiple orgasms? Is it weight loss? What problem are you solving and what are you helping them get? Every time I do a piece of content, every time I write a book, every time I do a webinar, every time I do a training, no matter what I do, I'm thinking about the problem that keeps you awake at night. And the meta problem, meta Greek for above and beyond, keeps you awake at night. And what is the excitement of the goal or the dream that's keeping you awake at night? Every piece of content you ever do, Aldrin, should be built around that. Whether it's a podcast, whether it's a short form video like a reel, or it's Facebook Live and a long form video. This is the most important part of every piece of content. What problem am I going to help my avatar solve? And what am I going to help them get? To do that, I need to give them strategy. Okay. Yep. So basically what I do with content. So I'm a personal trainer. My 3 core message pillars are fitness, nutrition, mindset. I'm going to choose a topic of my 3 core message pillars. I'm going to choose nutrition. Jody, what are your 3 core message pillars? Aldrin, what are your 3 core message pillars? Lee, what are your 3 core message pillars? And I'll give you some examples. I choose some subtopics, right? I'm going to talk about nutrition. What are some problems around nutrition? Well, maybe I'm an emotional eater. Maybe I have bulimia. Maybe I don't eat enough. Maybe I overeat. Maybe I emotionally eat. Okay, and then maybe the problem is I'm fat and overweight, and I talk about how to eat a certain way. Okay, let's talk about being in a calorie deficit to begin to lose weight. Okay, well, that's great. I can change my behavior, but if I don't change the stuff internally, I'm only going to change the behavior short term. So how do I work on my inner game, my mindset, to be able to shift my eating habits long term for generative change, not just short term? Coaching therapies, metaphysical services. Yeah, okay, cool. Aldrin, messaging, marketing, media. Awesome. Bonus one, mindset, self-care, navigating change. Karen, good to see you here. How you doing? So here is the structure. I'm going to break this down into short form video, long form video. Short form video is a 60-second or less clip. You'll notice I do 2 or 3 minute clips. You can do 2 or 3 minute clips. I encourage you guys to do 60 seconds or less. Because when you upload a 60-second or less clip to YouTube or TikTok, especially YouTube, it actually goes to a shorts section, which is its own section, okay? So here is the basic structure for a short form video. There's 3 components. How are people going to see? Let's say you do a short form video, okay, and you do a reel or a short form. How are most people going to see it? How are 80 to 90% of people going to come across it? Trolling the newsfeed, aren't they? By the way, bonus training. You can watch the news or create the news. You can watch content or you can create content. Which one's going to be more beneficial for you? For those of you that are business coaching clients of mine, you're banned from the newsfeed. It's the most toxic place in the world. Well, one of the most toxic places in the world. I do not go to the newsfeed ever. For any, the only time I go to the newsfeed when I open up my phone and I end up on the newsfeed and I go away from it. I don't want to scroll. I don't want to troll. I don't want to read the newsfeed. I want to create content. I want to create news. I want to create. I don't want to absorb. Now, there's a time and a place for personal development and learning and so forth, of course, but stay off the newsfeed. So most people are going to scroll. You have 1 to 3 seconds to capture people's attention. So that means you need to interrupt their pattern. 2 main ways to interrupt people's patterns when they're scrolling. Number 1 is to ask a question. Or number 2, you trigger their ego, and it's a Me Too statement. Basically, you want to ask a question or make a statement where people in their mind respond in their mind, yes or no. Are you a coach ready to take your business to the next level? Are you over 40 and ready to lose weight? Are you a mum that wants to be able to create financial independence? Are you whatever it might be? Asking a question now, if it's no, then they'll move on because you're pre-qualifying anyway. But we have Me Too statements. I might say, if you're a coach that's ready to build 20,000 a month, you're sick and tired of no shows, you're sick and tired of struggling to build your business, X, Y, Z. You have 3 seconds. 3 seconds. So my suggestion to each of you is actually maybe for the next week or 2, Jody, Aldrin, Lee, Carolyn, before you do your piece of content, grab a piece of paper and go, this is the problem I'm solving, this is what I'm helping them get, and this is my opening one-liner. Whenever I do a live presentation, whenever I do a webinar, whenever I do anything, all I remember, all I memorize is the opening sentence, the one-liner. It's the most important. Many of us call it the hook. Okay, so the hook can be a question. It can be a ego triggering statement. Are you fat and broke? How dare you call me fat? Or a Me Too statement. You know, I was a self-made millionaire by 31, but inside I was dying. Yeah, I neglected my friends, my family, and my loved ones. I burnt out. I was diagnosed with glandular fever and chronic fatigue. As a teenager, I dropped out of school, was kicked out of home, spent time living on the streets as a drug addict. These are Me Too statements. So this relevance, this Me Too thing. So it's a question that is relevant, or it's a Me Too statement that is relevant to the listener. And you actually want to, you actually, if somebody's not your audience, you want them to go no and move on anyway. or they might think of somebody that it might relate to anyway. So second part is strategy. So the most important part of any piece of content is to give people strategy that can actually help them solve the problem, yeah, or get what they want. So let's say that we're talking about lead generation. Are you an online coach that's struggling to generate quality leads? Yes. Are you sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Yes. Here's how to generate 30 leads in the next 7 days. Sweet. How do I do that? Okay. And now what I want to do, if it's a podcast, a short form video, a long form video, in fact, any piece of content, in fact, what I'm doing in this webinar is I'm giving you something to go and implement in your own time so you can come back and go, you know what? I implemented what you suggested and I got this result. There's 3 big questions people have online. One of them is, can you help me? What's the best way to prove to people you can help them? By actually helping them, right? So help people, give people your best stuff for free. I give all my best stuff for free, but most people won't apply it. If I give this away for free, imagine what I charge for. Okay. So number 1, we have the pattern interrupt. Some people call it the hook. We have the question, the trigger, the me too statement. We then give them the strategy to help them solve the problem they can go and implement or get the goal that they want. And then number 3, we need a CTA. This is the most important part, the call to action. Okay. Some of you heard me talk about this over and over, yet you don't do it enough. Jody, Carolyn, Aldwin, Lee should be doing 4 pieces of content every day. The long form video, the long form blog has 2 calls to action. The email has 2 calls to action. The short form can have 1 or 2. The question is obviously 1. You need to have a call to action. So you need 3 calls to action. You can have VAs. VAs, you're paying attention. This is to help your clients get more appointments so you can make more bonuses. Number 1 is a Calendly. Your Calendly. Okay. So I might say, hey, are you an online coach or agency owner struggling to generate quality leads and sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Here's how you can get 30 leads in the next week. Strategy. If you'd like to jump on a free call to see how we can get you even more leads and get your business next level, comment below. We'll send you the details. Okay. Second is a free event. We must have the free events ongoing. The next webinar. For those in the Quantum Group Business Coaching Program right now, every piece of content should be Calendly webinar, Calendly webinar, Calendly webinar, everything, all day, every day. Hyundai for Aussies. You guys remember that ad? All day, every day, Hyundai. I would remember that ad. Are you an online coach? Let's go another way. Are you a mum over 40 going through menopause that would like to lose weight? You've tried dieting and pills, potions and lotions and struggling. Here's how you can lose weight. Here's how you can lose 5 to 10 kilos in the next 30 days. By the way, I'm doing a free webinar to show you how to burn more fat while you're sleeping. If you want more info, comment below and I'll send you the details. Super hot. You should be doing this all day, every day. Third way to offer a call to action is the free offers. The free offers are the funnels, right? We're using GoHullable now. We used to use ClickFunnels. I've got this free playbook. I've got this free recipe book. I've got this free kit. I've got this free training. I've got this free auto webinar. I've got this free course. I've got this free kit. Whatever it is, comment below and I'll send it to you. This is the most important part. This slide here is the most important part. Because if you do this with your 3 or 4 pieces of content every day, Jody, Aldrin, Carolyn, Lee, who else is on here? A bunch of people have jumped on here. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Brian, good to see you here. Rumlin, Vince, brother, good to see you here. Brian, hey, brother, how you doing? I was just looking at your memes, actually. Yeah, cool. Any questions so far? I do 6 to 12 stories. Stories are good. But the story is the redistribution. We're actually going to talk about that. It's the repurpose or the redistribution. You're good. Yes, I've got my free How to Build a Global Brand webinar. Awesome. So this is how you promote your webinar every day. So like when I've seen your profile has a lot of banners on it. The key to marketing to people online is to market to people in a way they don't feel like they're being marketed to. You want to avoid marketing banners. Using this strategy allows you to offer valuable content that is relevant to your audience, that's new and cutting edge, that allows you to promote your webinar every day on every platform, even email it to your list every day. And a lot of people, I don't think, grasp that follow our system. So this is why we generate leads and get clients every single day. It goes out to the LinkedIn newsletter, it goes everywhere, right? We're going to talk about omnipresence in a second. So again, we're still focusing on short form video. So my recommendation is at least one short form video each day, 60-second clip. Start for the first month or two on creating the habit of doing 60 seconds or less, because it automatically goes as a reel or short to most platforms. Okay. Every morning I grab a coffee, I record 2 or 3 reels. For you guys, I'd start with 1. When you get to an advanced level, Jody, Lee, you guys in the business coaching program, I actually recommend 1 reel every day for each of your 3 core message pillars. That's what I recommend down the track. So record your 60-second clip, okay? And then send it to your video editor, ideally. That's what I personally do. Your video editor will add subtitles, music, stock videos, photos, sound effects, all that cool stuff. Who agrees that when a video is professionally edited, it's more engaging, it's more entertaining, people are more likely to watch it. We call it edutainment. We want to educate people through entertainment, okay? Then they'll be posted at peak time. So this is what I personally do, okay? This part, we'll talk about omnipresence. We've got omnipresence here, right? So let's say I do 1 reel. I send it to Brian, who's on this call, to edit the video. Brian, it's good for you to know this stuff because you can better edit the videos for us to get clients, okay? With the hook, with the strategy, with the CTL, the call to action. So let's say I do 1 reel. I send it to Brian. He edits it, okay? And then it's posted at peak time. Here's what I personally do. Aldrin, this will be good for you. I post the reel on Facebook, my Facebook wall, and I post it on my Facebook public group. Clients, I would hear this as well. Now, what the video editors can also do is they can create a thumbnail. I'll quickly show you this. I'm digressing here, but I'll show you guys. They can create a thumbnail so it just looks a bit more professional, and there's like I'll show you here. If you go to my Facebook and click on Reels, there's a library. Did you know Facebook have a Reels library? Here's my Reels library. Yeah. Get clients daily from Reels, difference between unsuccessful and successful. Okay. Hiring virtual assistant sucks, life is hard, why you're broke. See these thumbnails? So if you have a video editor, they can actually create these thumbnails, put them on all platforms except for YouTube as well. So that's what my team do. That's what Brian does. Move this stuff around. And then that reel is also sent to my VA, Nika, who transcribes it. So if you look at my Facebook or anywhere, if you see, let's move this stuff around. If you have a look at any of my socials, all my blog posts, they're not written by me anyway. They are reels that have been transcribed that I post. So if I scroll down, if we have a look here, one yesterday, I haven't done today's yet. Here we go. So this is a blog post, okay? And it has a call to action. Hey, I'm doing a free training next week. If you want more info, comment below. And there's an image of me. I always use a photo of me. I use the blog post personal branding. So there's a written post as well. So there's a blog post, okay? Ideally, that's what you want to build to. Ideally, you want to get to a point you can justify financially having a video editor, having someone transcribe your reels, turn them into blog posts. That's the recording and editing side of things. For long form video and Facebook Lives, which I will touch on in a second, we don't edit them anymore. We just redistribute and create omnipresence with them. Here's some quick video editing tips for short form video. Number 1, head placement. Where should your head be? Well, actually, first thing, which way should the phone be for a short form video? A short form video, it should always be portrait, vertical, up and down. Okay, because otherwise, if you turn it landscape horizontally, it has those weird black lines on the other side. Have you noticed that? So if you're ever going to do a short form video, and it might be 3, 4, 5 minutes, if you're ever going to do a shorter form video, always hold it portrait this way. It gets rid of the weird black lines either side, which is a waste of the real estate of your video. Where should your head be placed, do you think? What do you suggest is best to have as a banner image? No banner images. Never use banner images. Here's the only time I use a banner image, old one. 1, want to announce the thing. 2, final notice. So for example, I'm doing a webinar. I'm announcing it today. I share the banner. My webinar next week, I do not share the banner again until last chance to join. Everything in between, no banners anywhere. Algorithm doesn't like it. People don't like it. It's very markety. Too many banners, not good. Same as podcasts, all that. You want all your content to look like real people having conversations with real people. Photos of you, videos with each other. Get rid of all the marketing banners. Algorithms don't like it, yeah. What about for YouTube? Which way do you shoot the video? Oh, same. In fact, it's even more important on YouTube. I'll quickly show you actually on YouTube. So YouTube is different to the other platforms because anything 60 seconds or less gets added to, you have different libraries within your channel. And one of them is called Shorts. So anything 60 seconds or less gets automatically added to Shorts. Now on YouTube, unlike the other platforms, go to my channel here. You actually can't have thumbnails, but I'll just show you here. So this is my YouTube channel here. By the way, if you're not following me on YouTube, there's a good opportunity to do that. Here's my YouTube. Follow me, I'll follow you back. Cool. So here you've got my long form. Here's my videos. See here, shorts. These are all the short form videos here. See these? Yeah, so same. So it doesn't matter what we like or think or not think or believe or whatever. Social media chooses reels and shorts to be in portrait format. That's what it chooses. That's what it prefers. So yeah. I like the purple in your banner. Yeah, it's a cool little banner. This costs $20 on Fiverr. It's got the website in there. Nice and easy. Yeah. This is my YouTube was hacked. This is about 4 or 5 months old, so it's a pretty new channel. But it looks like a influencer's channel. It looks like a professional big channel, right? We do put a lot of content on there. All right. Subscribe to my YouTube now. Or else. So head placement should not be center. It should be a little bit higher. So if you're these are now a lot of us tend to want to do selfie form short form reels. My suggestion is get a $20 or $30 tripod online or at a camera shop and use the tripod. Do some selfie reels. We're going to talk about diversity and contrast in a moment, but use the tripod more often than not. Your head should be central but higher because you want the text to be above the bottom as well. So if we look at my see my head placing here? I'm tilting my head at the moment. It won't be tilted the whole time. But see how I've got more space down the bottom than at the top. Why do I have more space down the bottom at the top? Because I want my text to be at the bottom. Why do I want my text to be at the bottom? Because it's annoying at the top. It doesn't work at the top. In fact, the algorithms don't like it at the top. You notice all the professional guys, top guys, don't have it at the top for a reason. Also, the brain works top to bottom, left to right. Does that make sense? Now, if I have my head in the center and I have my text too low, if you look at Facebook and Instagram, what's at the bottom of the video? Facebook and Instagram have their own text, don't they? So you get text over text. So you notice that like all of my content, my subtitles are above that text. You don't want it covering your face. It might touch your chin a little bit, but it's all separate. What about avatar emoji visuals? Would you put never put anything at the top? Unless it's a headline and also removes itself as well. Why? Many reasons. One, it's not how the brain works. The brain starts top to bottom. Okay, number one. Number two, the algorithms don't like it. Number three, all the top guys say it. But yeah, so you actually don't really want anything to. You might have a headline, capture attention, and then it goes away. But your subtitles always. You look at any of the guys. Look at Gary Vee. Look at Grant Cardone. Look at Hormozi. These are the 3 of the top guys in the world. Look at any of the guys. Russell Brunson. It's all. This is where I got this stuff from. And it really comes down to algorithms as well. The algorithms. It's also how the brain works as well. All right, cool. Makes sense. Now, head placement. One of the keys to any piece of content is diversity and contrast. If I'm always in the same place, people desensitize. So I want to do selfie ones. I want to be outside. I want to be in my car. I want to do. You got to make sure you keep changing the location. Okay, the text. You don't want it to look like word art. Okay, look at mine, and you want it to be below the chin, but above the text. So whenever you do a reel that's edited, make sure you always check it and make sure that the Facebook and the Instagram text is not overlapping the subtitles. Music's really important. I tend to avoid music for business-based ones. It really depends on the style. And the editors can use pictures, videos, they can use stock pictures and videos as well. But if you have content of your own, it looks really professional, looks really good if you're using that as well. Let's talk about omnipresence. So let's say I send Brian a reel, he edits it. Okay, I send it to Nika, she transcribes it into a blog. I now have a reel that's professionally edited. I now have a blog that's professionally edited. It gets sent to the team, they put it everywhere. Okay, what I personally do, business owners, is put it on my personal profile, share it as a story on my personal profile on Facebook and on my group. Then my team put it on LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, stories and posts. Okay, which is really important with the call to action. On YouTube, you add the link. Okay, all the others you don't need the link because people can comment below. But on the YouTube, I do add the link. Okay. We even use Twitter. I have a Twitter account. You can follow me on Twitter. If you look at my Instagram quickly, again, my Instagram was hacked. My Instagram's only about 4 or 5 months old as well. My Instagram and YouTube were hacked about a month apart from each other earlier this year. If you have a look at my Instagram account, Aldwin, it doesn't look like a business account. It looks more like an influencer's account. It looks like I've only got 400 followers. It's brand new. Okay. But it looks like a personal branding. I've got some quotes on here now. These pictures here are blog posts. Okay, you'll see some thumbnails here. You'll see some thumbnails here. Fast track to 100K months. You're powerful beyond measure. There's me and my sweetheart in Fiji. Okay. But no, it doesn't look too markety. There's some banners when we announce things, but your Instagram is more of a personal branding platform, right? All right. Any questions on the omnipresence? You want to get that stuff everywhere. Now, VAs, this is where you come in. So business owners, you record the reel, you send it to the video editor, transcriber, VA. Okay, you have this professionally edited video. You have this transcribed blog post. Now your team get that everywhere. Now VAs, it's your job to use the DM scripts to follow up and message everyone on LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook groups, everywhere. Send them a friend request. Send them the DM for the post interaction, which is, you know, when someone likes your post, thank you for liking Aldwin's post, have a great day, or when they request a free offer. But business owners, Jody, Carolyn, Lee, this is how you give your VAs more people to speak to online to book more appointments. Okay. Now we have a strategy called double dipping. So whenever we message someone or send people a free offer, we always send them something second. By the way, we're doing this event coming up. Okay. By the way, we'd like to offer you a call. By the way, here's this free offer. We double dip. Now we're using our mastermind. So anyone that requests anything, go, hey, by the way, we just launched this free mastermind. Jason would like to invite you. This is the most important part for you, VAs. If the business owner does this properly and you get their content everywhere, you can now, even if someone just likes the post, you can use the DM scripts in our portal and you can book them in for appointments. Any questions so far? Was that helpful, by the way? Are you guys learning? Is this good? Pretty simple. But like I mentioned, there's a science and an art to it, right? Any questions? All good? Albright, are you sweating? What was that? Are you sweating now? Are you good? Let's talk about long form video. Technically, anything over 60 seconds is long form, according to social media. For me, I look at long form at 10 to 20 minute mark. Okay. The best way to do long form video is a Facebook Live or a live of any kind. If Instagram is a more interactive platform than Facebook for you, Instagram Live. LinkedIn, LinkedIn Live. YouTube, YouTube Live. TikTok, TikTok. You can go live on all the platforms. Most people get more traction from Facebook because you can turn it into a funnel. That's where more people are on Facebook. Jody, I know you're getting a lot of traction on TikTok. TikTok Live every day. Every day. Yeah. So you go live. Here's my suggestion for long form video. Don't worry about getting edited. It costs a small fortune. It takes a lot of time because a short form reel, like a 60-second clip, takes about 90 minutes to edit. You do a 10-minute video, that's just taking 5 hours. It's just too long and it takes a lot of time to review and it's a bit clunky. So we did it for a while. Facebook Live is great because it brings people to the platform, it creates community, and it builds trust, and you can help people in a big way. When you do short form video, you can only give people one strategy to solve a problem and get what they want, but when you do long form, you can give them 3 or 4, right? Here's my tips for long form video. Number 1, the smaller your business, more often do lives on whatever your biggest platform is. For most, it's Facebook. Jody, for you, it might be TikTok. Every day live, peak time, every day, every day. Okay, let's follow the same structure, right? So it's the same structure as short form, but instead of one piece of one strategy to implement to solve the problem, give them 3 to 5. 3 is a good number. Here's 3 ways to lose weight, 3 ways to generate leads, 3 ways to heal that trauma, 3 ways to give your partner multiple orgasms, whatever it is, right? Number 2. Oh, I need to change this. We cannot do Facebook Live via Zoom anymore, so scratch that. But whenever I do a Facebook Live, I do it on my personal profile and I share it into the group. Business owners, I would do that myself. We tag all the followers in our personal profile. We tag everyone in the public Facebook group. Okay. The VAs will then put that everywhere. Upload to YouTube with links to the offer. It's the same structure. 1, we have the hook, the question, or the trigger of the ego, the Me Too statement. 2, we give them strategy to help them. 3, we have the calls to action. Whenever you do long form video, always have 2 calls to action. Hey, if you want to jump on a call, see how I can get you more leads, comment below. Also got this free webinar coming up, comment below. You guys in the Quantum Group Business Coaching Program, you should be doing a daily live with 2 calls to action. That shit's a game changer. I did a post about that today being one of the top 2 habits you can create. People just don't do it. It only takes 10 minutes each day. You're tired, do it in the beginning of the day. You run out of time, do it when you do have time. Stay up later. I don't know. The smaller your business, the more often you should be doing those lives, right? And it gets uploaded to YouTube and links to the offer. It gets uploaded to TikTok. TikTok, you can upload up to 10-minute videos. Instagram, you can only upload 3 minutes, so you might break it down into short form. But LinkedIn, you can upload to 10 minutes as well. I recommend keeping your Facebook Lives under 10 minutes because then it's easy for TikTok and also LinkedIn as well. Okay. Awesome thing about long form video, if it's good quality, upload to your podcast, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Yeah. Email it to your list, send to your LinkedIn newsletter. And just as important as all the other content, VAs, everyone that likes, comments, or requests for your offer, you add them as friend, DM, and aim to book them in for an appointment. This is the most important part for you VAs. Okay. Any questions on that? I struggle to keep talking, believe it or not. If you're live, you have no. That's why I recommend going live because you don't have a choice. If you're like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're live, you don't have a choice. You stuff up. You just keep going. Yeah. Any questions on long form? Now, some of you guys are just starting out and you have a smaller business. If that's the case, don't put financial pressure on yourself. Do it raw. Do it yourself. But as soon as you can justify it financially, hire one of my professional video editors to edit your videos and ask your VA to transcribe either using ChatGPT, AI, or do it themselves, your reels, so you don't have to write blogs. Because if you do a 10-minute live, you do a 60-second reel, you do a quick question, that doesn't take bugger all. Writing the blog might take 15-20 minutes, the longest thing. If you can transcribe it, it'll cost you $5-6 to pay your VA to do it. We have amazing team professional video editors like Brian does all of my content. And you can buy packages now. So our virtual assistants $11 Aussie per hour. Our video editors are just $12 Aussie per hour. They're not VAs that can do video editing. You know how there's VAs that can do Canva, and there's many of you angels on here that are amazing VAs and do Canva, but you're not qualified or professional graphic designers. I'm sure you do a great job. But our video editors are professional, amazing video editors. And you can hire a video editor from us for 10 hours a week for $120 per week. Or you can buy packages, you can buy in bulk form and get wholesale. So you can buy 100 hours of video editing for 1,100 Aussie, which is $11 an hour. You can buy 200 hours, which is $10 an hour. You can get 400 hours and save $1,200, which is crazy. Okay. But if and when you're ready to hire a video editor, you want one of our professional team to edit your reels the way that we edit ours, reach out to me. Happy to help you with that. Okay. But that's pretty much it, guys. Before you go, though, I just want to share with you, how would you like it if I was to work with you Aldrin, Jody, Albright, Carolyn. How would you like it if I was to work with you personally for 5 days to help you do 3 reels a day and personally review them all and coach you to help you get better at them and show you how to get clients from them? Who would like that? Would you guys like that? Yeah. Next week, I'm doing the free 5-day social media content creation challenge. We're running it through our Surge Academy platform. And in there, I'm going to teach you the science and the art in depth more of creating short form video, reels, content. We're also going to do blog posts, lives, and questions. There's 4 pieces of content each day that we're going to do. And you're gonna share them in the group, and I'm going to review them and coach you on them. And how would you like it, Aldwin, if you did a piece of content and 50 to 100 people within the challenge were to support that, like that? We're launching this next Monday. Who would like to join that free 5-day social media challenge next week? Who would like to do that? Yeah, I'm going to send you the link to join now. VAs, if your client is doing the challenge, it's compulsory for you. Business coaching clients, it's also compulsory for you. I'm going to send the link now to it. You want to join the yep. Again, quantum business coaching clients, this is compulsory for you guys. Here's the link for that. Okay. Not Aldwin. Aldwin, highly encourage you to be there though. Business coaching client. Carolyn, it's compulsory for you to join the challenge. Make sure you join the challenge. Julian, Grace, how you doing? Jody, any other coach? Elsie, how you doing? Lee, guys, you want to make sure you join that challenge. It's going to be epic. And I'm literally going to review everybody's piece of content. But that's pretty much it, guys. A pretty short, sweet session tonight. I just wanted to share with you the basic strategy that you need to be able to get clients every day. Before everyone goes, Mark Engster, hey brother, how you doing? What's everyone's biggest takeaway today? What's the one thing you got from today that you're not doing, you're going to start implementing? Angelo joined. Carolyn have signed up. What's everyone's biggest takeaway today? VAs as well as business owners. Emoji style videos are a bit outdated, but sure. More lives, Jody. Yeah, do them on TikTok for you. Structure of the video, that's one of the most important. In fact, that probably is the most important slide because it's like the hook. It's how you're helping people solve a problem and get what they want. If you work out those 3 things, Carolyn, everything else will work out. And then it's your call to action. The biggest thing I find for most people is they don't use calls to action enough. And a lot of you don't have free offers yet, but that doesn't matter. You can offer a free call on your calendar in your next webinar every time, 4 times a day, on 5 platforms, plus email, 21 times a day, 105 times a week, you can offer calls to action. And most of you are not doing it. Me Too statements, more shorts, plan out my content. Yeah, awesome. Guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Some of you know that I've been unwell the last few days with an ear infection, but I really want to do this. There's 73 of you on this call. I really want to do this presentation. Guys, do yourself a favor. Register for the social media challenge next week. It's going to be epic. It's going to be an awesome challenge. We have an opening ceremony Monday at 8 a.m. I'm literally going to spend each day with you, showing you, reviewing how to do your content to get clients, because the best way to organically to get clients consistently, qualitatively, is your daily content. Quantitatively is events. Organic marketing is all about daily content and events. And that's why we generate so many leads and so many clients, those 2 things. So Mark Engster, good to see you. Guys, have an amazing evening. Thank you so much. I'm going to spend some time with my sweetheart, have a margarita, eat some Indian, and need some rest. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Join the social media content creation challenge. I'm telling you, that challenge is epic. We've done it a few times before. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, brother. See you guys. Bye-bye.